Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's going to be love themed. So, is the reading for this mid month is going to be specially focused on love and romantic energies present during this time for you. And I feel like for some of you, Taurus, you're dealing here with passion, strong, wild passion for many of you, all consuming kind of energy, so much so that I feel like you need a break for some of you, Taurus. It's like there's a lot of there's a lot of passion that it's being experienced here in regards to a relationship that at times feels like something where you feel really out of your element, and so there's a tendency to take a step back here, to recharge, to be more mindful of what you're really dealing with, of it's like, because I feel like some of you Taurus don't want to mess it up, or you don't want to lose something you have, but you also is like, how can you handle fire without getting burned? It's like you're trying to adapt, find a way, a solution here within the differences of your own nature and the nature of someone you're dealing with, because they seem to be clashing, and this is like out of control kind of passion. um, and it's like you're taking a step back during this time, mid-month. You're taking a step back to recharge, to think, to contemplate, to separate a little bit your own emotions and desires, to separate yourself from it and look at things in a more detached perspective, so you understand your own actions a little better, why you're doing the things you're doing. Because I feel like for some of you Taurus, you might want to take a step back, because you might find yourself leaving something, doing something that it's really out of your character. I keep getting like there's a passion that is driving you to a discovery of a side of you, of things that you are capable of doing, of things that you're capable um, of saying, that really takes you out of your comfort zone. So love is taking you out of your comfort zone, regardless of you having someone or not. The point here is that love will be challenging. The love energy that it's presented next into your life is very different, very fresh, very unfamiliar even for some of you. So necessarily as it happens, it's like you need to move slowly to digest this new energy, to digest this new way of relating, that some of you, it's like some of you are learning as well to look at others in a different way. So because of this understanding of how to look to people in a different way, naturally there's something here about you having a curiosity, all right, about people that you might be interested in. You have this curiosity with the magician. You have this it's like you're inclined to look at love right now, to look at people as cases of study. So you could be studying a person of interest, your own partner. You could be studying the energy, relationships, and love at a whole. I just feel like there's this inquisitive, curious nature of yours that is coming out to help you begin a new chapter, actually. So it's like something that, even though feels a little bit out of your element, is still something you desire, still something you're manifesting here with the magician. It's still something that is in alignment with your needs right now. And I feel like some of you Taurus desire the new, you desire the different, you desire, even for some of you, the odd. It's like a way to rebel. Some of you Taurus have here an energy where you're attracting very unusual love experiences because it's a way to rebel against your own outdated, ingrained beliefs that, love has to be a certain way. A love partner has to be a certain way. It's where you're more tight, more conservative, more traditional. There's something in you, in your energy, that is rebelling against your own, you know, conservative views of love and relationships. So you have these two forces kind of colliding here. And this is being represented then in love. It's manifested in love, in you finding perhaps a partner that is super conservative and you're more, you're more unconventional, or the opposite, where you're finding here a very unconventional type and you're needing to step out a little bit of your own ways and styles to meet this energy halfway without clashing, which is the point here of mid-February, is to find a way to deal with this interest, to deal with this new energy without it clashing with your ego, because it is ego here. It's not even about something like where I feel like there's this total incompatibility. Not at all. Sun, Arcana, and the strength. There's so much compatibility, so much chemistry, but with unlikely sources. So you can see here with the sun in your unconscious that you know that this is going to bring you some happiness. You know that this is going to bring a new light into your life, a new way, a new vision into things. But it's your ego. It's the attempt to control. It's the attempt here to dominate, to be an intolerant or inflexible energy that wounds you and stalls this progress that wants to be manifested in your love life. It's like this Aquarius energy is really, this Aquarius season is really, bringing one aspect of Aquarius itself that is really about something being so different, so out of the box, so out of your own preconceived notions of what you could find in love, that it's beautiful. Actually, it's showing you this side to love and to relationships that you never, I feel like for some of you Taurus, you never saw. So if you're single, it's like there's something here about like, get ready, be ready, work on detaching a little bit from your own ego, because what's coming next for your love life is going to be altering a lot of your beliefs. It's going to be an energy that is challenging because it requires you again to grow and evolve. And if you're too fixated again in things of the past, this can be less facilitated, right, by your own self. In other ways, this is for Taurus that are singles, your advice here to work right now on the manifestation of your true desires. What it is that you truly desire in love. Is it, and I feel like it can't be lukewarm. So it's like with the strength and the sun, it can't be lukewarm. So if you have been settling with lukewarm relationships, lukewarm people, if you have been feeling dull in terms of love, this is what needs to change, to be creative, to be, outgoing, to be social, to be moving, to be dancing, to be, working on your own light will bring a lot of attraction into your life for someone that matches you in that way. Someone that has a huge passion themselves and a huge motivation themselves to do things in life. So you're a doer as being a Taurus, and you need a doer as well. But the way you do and the way this other person will be doing things could be a little bit different. yes, but still you have this in common, is this drive to do things, to make things happen. It's a very high energetic energy here, so you could be feeling like love is bringing you a lot of energy, physically speaking, or a lot of creativity. There's a lot of sparks flying here because of love. If for those of you that are dating, things can be very interesting during this time. There can be a lot of happiness, a lot of intimacy, a lot of passion that it's being experienced right now. With for those of you that are dating, for those of you that are dealing with someone that has been in your life kind of on and off a little bit, especially because of control issues, there will be a way here during mid-February to really reconcile and be more in a fixed, stable vibration, which is by acceptance here. I feel like some of you, Taurus, to work things out with a person, it's just acceptance. You know, it's acceptance of how things are within your own natures, not trying to force or change someone to be like you. And again, using here more of the curious mind, the curious look will help you there, will help you see a bright side to a situation where previously you've seen problems. It's like you're seeing now a side to something that is more bright, more positive. I also feel like for some of you Taurus, you might be dealing here with a strong Leo energy, and for those that are dealing with the Leo, it's exactly this. Taurus and Leo make a square aspect, right? So in common though, both of you have a lot of passion, so it's about learning how to adapt to both of your differences. And for again Taurus that are in a committed relationship and things are, you know, very, it's like I feel like for Taurus that are in a relationship, the committed here association is like things at times you and your partner could be, you know, doing so much that it feels like almost like you and your partner are passing through the days, and you're always so busy with things. You and your partner are so invested in doing things, you know, that it's like you forget about those simple important moments in as a couple, you know, like the slow mornings, waking up together, just chilling in the couch and watching TV or a movie, you know, those simple things, the simple acts of daily love might be required here, like to put things a little bit, you know, more it's like to slow down a notch a little bit here. For those that are living with someone, or for those of you that are in a committed relationship, it feels like both you and your partner need to slow down a notch without considering that as not doing enough. Some of you, again, you and your partner are so motivated to success, or you have so many things happening at the same time, that there can be a little bit of that, you know, the energy of just having the proper time for shared intimacy, and that could be causing here some problems. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a great mid-month and that you find all the love that you deserve. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.